Hello everyone, how you guys doing? I hope you're doing great. Let's get started with the weekly outlook. The first analysis I have for this week is dollar Mexican peso. Let me explain to you what I'm seeing here. But first thing first, we have a monthly trend line going up. All right, so as long as the monthly trend line is intact, you should be looking for buy opportunities. Not also the trend line, but the demand zones. We have demand zones here, and we have another demand zone on the daily that we will see later, and see how the demand zone remove supply levels here and here on the monthly. So what we know is that demand is in control, so buy opportunities will work much better than sell opportunities. Now, if you have seen my videos, if you have been following my videos, you might remember like a month ago, we were trying to get short here on the Mexican peso, but unfortunately the price didn't reach my entry, which was this supply zone on the 4-hour time frame. Price didn't get there, unfortunately, but well, anyways, now we can try to look for buy opportunities and see what we have here. We have a CP level. This is not the best basing level, because we shouldn't look for weekly levels. We should look for more structure levels where we have 60% or 70% candles. But it's still a CP level, and it's a fresh level. The price hasn't reached the level yet, so I'm not saying that the price will bounce up all the way up. No, but we can get good reactions for this week. Be aware that we also have two possible realignment levels. This is the first level, which I don't believe is gonna work as a realignment level, but the realignment level will be this one. What is a realignment level? A realignment level is those supply or demand zones that will follow the higher time frame structure. As I showed you before, as I showed you previously, the price looks bullish, therefore we should look for buy opportunities, and if we have demand zones, they will work much better. But see, the quality of this demand zone is not the best one, but can still work. But the one I think is gonna work much better is this one, because here is the origin of the move, but we don't know how long it's gonna take for the price to reach this level. What we have for this week is this buy opportunity. If price, let me move to the 4-hour time frame. If the price let us see a reaction like this. No, that's too much. Hold on. Let me go back again. If the price let us see a reaction like that, then you can wait for the retracement and try to enter there, or you should enter in the 4-hour time frame. In the 4-hour level, responsible of giving us a confirmation. That's pretty much your entry. As of now, I cannot. Let me remove this. As of now, what I see on the 4-hour time frame level is probably this peak here. I can even connect a trend line, to be honest. So what we could expect is another supply zone on the 4-hour level form there. So price finally will land on the demand zone, and once it's there, we can wait for the most recent supply level in the 4-hour time frame. Once that 4-hour level supply is removed, then we can wait for the retracement and execute your order or pull the trigger in the level responsible of removing the 4-hour supply zone, the most recent 4-hour supply zone. So pretty much we should be looking for something like this, another supply zone, and then boom. All right, so and if price makes something like this, where this level is removed, or any other level form is removed, I mean the most recent, then you can wait for the retracement to the level responsible of doing that, and you pull your trigger here. Alright, and then you can go for 3-to-1, 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. Like I said, I don't believe the price will even reach this level, because it will get some reactions and then will continue going down. But we can still get some profits from this buy opportunity and take this very good reaction on the dollar Mexican peso. Now, in the other hand, if the price just removed the level, I mean if price just keeps dropping and going down and then the level is removed, so just disregard this analysis, this setup. Alright, that's the first one. Let's move to the second one. Next one is CAD Swiss, CAD CHF. Sorry guys if I don't have the flag transition. I don't even trade this pair, but now we're having a very good opportunity. Let me show you why. And also, I forgot to say that if you hear that weird background noise, it's because we are, well, the raining season in my country, El Salvador, just started, so that's why you hear that in the background. Yeah, so on the monthly, see why this currency pair was not part of my watch list, because this consolidation, this accumulation, distribution phase, it looks like distribution phase when it should have been an accumulation. But anyways, I don't like this type of market, of this market behavior. I trust me, I don't like it. I like more trending markets. I like trending markets. So on the monthly first, let's check the monthly again. We have this monthly trend line going down. All right, demand zones being removed, being taken out, support levels being taken out, new lower low being created. So all this tells me that supply might be in control on this pair. Now on the weekly, I don't see a very good supply zone, but we have this one here, this original level. Okay, give me a second, I'll mark it now. This supply level there. However, on the daily, yeah, we do have a zone, a very well formed zone. Let me move to the daily. There it is. So that's the level on the daily. First, see, we have a very good departure, a very good imbalance. And second point, see how price is retracing to the zone. This looks like a compression on the daily. It's not like the best uptrend structure, but the fact that the price is getting back to the zone in a very slow way, that also tells me, and that also gives me higher probability of profit once the price reaches the zone. Because if price returns to the level and in a fast way, in a very violent way, those levels don't work, or I try to avoid them. But if price retraces to the zone in a slow way, in this slow mood, so this gives me higher probability, higher odds. So when I move to the 4-hour time frame, my job will be just wait for the price to reach the zone. Wait for the price to reach the zone. See that this is a fresh supply zone on the daily. So our job will be, let me get the brush tool. Where is that? Okay, here it is. So my job will be, once price reaches the level, wait for confirmation, some sort of engulfing candle, support and resistance structures being broken, trend lines being removed. If you use EMAs, well, apply them here. If you have any other type of confirmation, go ahead. So once we see a movement like this, you just wait for the retracement and boom, you execute your order. Why? Because the price already told you that their intention is to get short. In the other hand, and once again, if we see something like this, just disregard the pair, just disregard the setup again. So that's the scenario I'm looking for here. That's the opportunity I found. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen today. I'm not sure, to be honest. It might happen, it might not, which is our job will be keeping an eye on this currency pair, CAD CHF. Let's check another one. Now, next one is AUDCHF. See what we have on this one. First, let's check the monthly. We have this monthly trend line going down. On the weekly, we have a very good supply zone. This is an original fresh supply zone. Strong departure. So, supply is in control. That's how I find out who's in control, and that's very important. Now, when I move to the daily, I also have this the same supply zone, which is the peak, which is a peak, the highest level of the curve. Now, on the 4-hour level, this is what I have on the 4-hour level. We already have this uptrend. Be aware that this supply zone level here with this doji basin, this ugly level, got removed. So the first level got removed. The rule says that once 2 levels are removed, we should consider a switch in the structures or a market shift. All right, so that will tell you that now their intention is going up if this level is also removed. So first scenario I see is an opportunity to get short. Why? Because we will get willing supply, because there might be some other traders seeing the same trend line, and that will create, or that will generate more volume of sellers. The next one is because this is a fresh and original supply zone, and our job will be the same thing. Wait for the reaction, and execute your order at the level responsible of giving the reaction, if you know what I mean. This is what I've been teaching all these videos, in all my videos. Now, if price removes the level, so we will get the confirmation that price has already shown its intention of going up. Now, we shouldn't be looking for more sell opportunities. Now we should be looking for buy opportunities. And what will be your job? Your job will be wait for the retracement of any demand zone responsible of removing this level, and boom, get long. So either way, we will get opportunities to make some profits on this pair. That's why I will think, or I will say that this is my favorite setup for this week, because either way I can make money. And to be honest with you, I think that the sell order is gonna work just fine. I think the price will, because here we might have a stock of orders, and there might be some orders that needs to be filled. So I think the first reaction will be the short. The first reaction will be the sell opportunity, and probably the price will be testing the level quite some time, and then will get removed. But throughout that process, I think we can still get some profits in the short side, in the sell side. So that's the analysis for AUDCHF. Oh, one more thing I forgot to say. Also, this could be a realignment level. This is something I was explaining to you. I explained previously as well. Realignment level. See that the structure of the zone, all right, the structure of the pair is bearish. So you should be looking for sell opportunities as of now. And this is a supply zone in the weekly level. This is a supply zone, weekly supply zone. So if the structure is bearish, if supply is in control, what we are expecting is a new lower low being created. So this is the level where price can push the price down and make the new lower low in the higher time frame structures. So that's another reason why I consider price can still work in the short side, but if that doesn't happen, if level gets removed, so then we can look for buy opportunities. So that's the analysis for Aussie CHF. Let's check another one. Next one is USDCAD. On USDCAD, let's check monthly. We have a monthly trend line going up. Basically, it's the same trend line on the weekly, and see what's going on the daily. Okay. What I'm waiting here, we have two possible opportunities, either a buy opportunity or sell opportunity. Let me explain to you first the sell opportunity. What will be the sell opportunity? First, this level has been tested so many times. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches to the zone. So the more a level is touched, the weaker it becomes. That's rule number one when you trade supply and demand. So I don't think we should have more buy opportunities or buy orders to be filled here in the zone. So, but the level is still valid because the level hasn't been removed yet. Even though we have this little spike there, I wouldn't consider the level being removed until I see a movement like this, a strong move removing the zone. So that will tell me, all right, well, the level is no longer valid. So if that happened, here is where your sell opportunity comes from. Price can retrace to this level, and this level will be the responsible of removing the zone. Okay, this level is responsible of removing the zone if that happens. So you can get short here if this level gets removed. All right, and your buy opportunity will work much better. Why? Because we have a gap there, and gaps are the best levels. Gaps are the best of the best levels. So if price gets here, if price just keeps going down without making its retracement, so once price gets here, you can get long. If you have opportunities, if you have confirmations, you can just get long. In the end, the structure of the price on USDCAD is bullish. We have monthly and weekly trend line going down, and this could also work as a realignment level to make another higher high. So that's the analysis for USDCAD. We have two opportunities. Let's see which one works best, or which one works first. So that's the analysis for USDCAD. Let's check the last one. And last one is GJ. Let me explain to you what I see in GJ. Let's move to the weekly, because here we can see a much better structure. We have a weekly trend line going down. This is the monthly trend line going down. Supply level, well, supply in control, because this level got removed. We have two levels being removed, this one and this one. Therefore, I should be looking for sell opportunities. Now, if you remember, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we made a separate section just to analyze and go over NCD pairs, and I explained to you all that sometimes prices don't reach their major zones, which will be this one for GJ, because this level was responsible of removing this very strong demand zone, and also this one. Right, the highest level of the curve will be this peak up there, but in the meantime, this is our important zone. So usually prices don't reach their major zones, and they just drop and rally to grab liquidity, and once they take all the liquidity they need, now they go and they reach their major zones. And we saw that on the NCD pairs the last 2 weeks. Price was near the supply zone, but it dropped. It made a very strong drop. It just grabbed the liquidity they needed, and they they added more buy opportunities from the demand zone, and that was pretty much the analysis for NCD USD. I think I spoke about this in the last few weeks. See, price just made it they just made the price drop without touching the level, and the price bounced up from this demand zone because they already grabbed all the liquidity they needed. So that's the same stuff here in GJ. All right, the level is still fresh. All right, this is still fresh, and I think that's the level that's gonna work, and price is trying to get there. So if I see the daily, we see that price is first reacting of this demand zone there. Okay, let me mark it here. Where is the horizontal line? Here. Price is reacting here. So from this level, price is reacting there, and we have two supply zones being taken out. This base level, we have drop, base, drop. So this level was removed by this rally. Price retraces and then makes another rally, base rally, and this spike removed this other supply zone there. So we should consider a trend, a market shift. They already changed the structure in the daily. They already changed the direction of the daily, and I think they are trying to get here. Now on the 4-hour time frame, which is my entry level, we have this fresh demand zone there. This is basically the exact same pattern we saw on USDJPY, which is one of the analysis I shared last week. Two supply zones being removed, and price just gets back to the demand zone, and then boom. So that's the exact same thing I'm looking here. See how patterns repeat over and over. So that will be the analysis for GJ once price reaches this demand zone on the daily that is still fresh. All right, in a bullish trend on the daily. I can place my order here if I have some sort of confirmations, which I already explained to you how and which one we could use. So if price retraces to the zone, I can place a buy opportunity, and our take profit will be this level, and if price keeps going up, so will be this one here. And yes, that's the analysis for this week. Those are the analysis for this week. I hope you enjoy, learn, and most important, you will profit from them. And if you want to keep, or if you want to be updated, or you want to be on top of this type of analysis, I highly recommend you to follow me on Twitter as Salvitrader. Here's where I share more signals and more setups and more opportunities and more content when it comes to trading. So that will be all for today. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button and share the analysis with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week. Bye bye.